everybody, it's Shelby with a Chick Plus 3. Welcome! Today I have for you a Dollar Tree haul. But what I decided to do was to take a break from hauling holiday items from the Dollar Tree and just give you a haul of some of my favorite all-time standard things that I needed to restock, new finds, but just your everyday items that you can find too at the Dollar Tree. So I hope you'll join me. I'll jump right in. What do you say? Let's go! Alright, I got some heavy stuff here in front of me, so I guess I'm going to start with those. The first thing I picked up is this. Now this is weighty. They're not kidding. Tough Plus all-purpose cleaning wipes. This thing weighs a ton. It's for auto, home, and hands. It says 160 wipes. Tells you that it is good on grease. So on tough stains, but yet easy on hands. So very interesting, but it removes oil, grease, paint, glue, and food stains. So I have not tried this yet. If you guys have found these at your Dollar Tree and given them a try, I'd love to hear what you think of it, because if it really can meet all those claims, that is incredible for $1, because 160 wipes in this container, and I mean this thing would give you a workout. This is heavy duty. All right, the other huge thing here in front of me is this. Oh, this is by Deer Park. Look at this thing. You get 8 12-ounce cans of lemon lime sparkling spring water. Each can is 12 fluid ounces. This was the only flavor I saw at my Dollar Tree, but I'm somebody that loves seltzer, sparkling water, so I was like, hey, for $1, I am giving this a try. It says it's naturally flavored spring water with other natural flavors and CO2. I spied this down on the very bottom shelf over where they keep the paper towels and napkins at my Dollar Tree, so I thought it was a really good find. All right, the next product, I love this, let me tell you, and these are by Pampa, and they're the mushroom pieces and stems. You get 10 ounces in here. I think that's a really good deal. The expiration date on this isn't until 2025, so I love having products like this in my pantry. I make this delicious meal, quick and easy. It's an ancient Richard Simmons recipe. I mean, I literally discovered this recipe in 1987. It is called Magic Puff Pie. Super, super simple, and any leftovers you have lying around your house go perfectly in it. And mushrooms are something, though, that are tasty in it. If any of you want the recipe, just let me know, or I could even make it on camera, because I can make this thing in my sleep. I love the recipe. But so I picked these up to go in that. The next item I picked up, because we are loving these, are these Greta Crackers. These are with the oregano and oil. So what I really like about this is that there are 4 individually wrapped packages in here. So if you open it up, you don't have to worry about the rest of the crackers going stale. And it's perfect for me to throw 1 pack in my lunch bag with a couple wedges of cheese and make myself an awesome little work snack. So these I can highly recommend. Super tasty crackers, and they have a nice, like, fancy appearance, a nice smell, so certainly the perfect type of cracker to stock up now and pull out at Thanksgiving or the upcoming holidays if you're having any guests, or for yourself. It's just my hub and I, and hey, we're having these for ourselves, right? We're special too. You got to treat yourself. Now this next item I picked up, I don't know if it's a good deal or not, $1. I kind of have a feeling maybe if I went to a Walmart or someplace, I could get it for 89 cents. I'm not sure. You all can let me know. But it's vanilla Jell-O. It's the instant pudding. Now this is the 3.4 ounce package, 4 1/2 cup servings it makes. But what I got this for is a cake recipe. I have some recipes that when you add a box of instant pudding to the store-bought cake mix, I don't know, it just like moves it up a notch in taste. So that's my plans to use with this. I thought it was a great find, you know, Jell-O name brand at the Dollar Tree. I was there, so it went in my bag. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys these crackers too. Now this is Baker's Harvest, so my Dollar Tree always carries this brand, but these are the Rich and Crisp Original Crackers. So let me tell you, if you like the Townhouse Club crackers, I think you're going to like these. Let me tell you, give these a try because I think they're really good. A really nice dupe to the Townhouse Club crackers. Those are much more than $1 in my local grocer. You get 9.13 ounces in here. So really nice find at the Dollar Tree. One of my favorite standard buys for weekly use. More standard buys for us every single week are the little packets that you put in your bottle of water. This time I grabbed the Sun-Kissed Orange, Hawaiian Punch, and the Weiler's Strawberry Lemonade. So these are something we always get just to spruce up our water. My husband, having had a transplant, needs to consume a ton of water, which is good for everybody. But so hey, these, you know, add a little bit of flavor to it when plain old water maybe starts to get a little bit boring. Now next I also picked up some fruit snacks. Now I'll eat fruit snacks on occasion, but I grabbed these for my grands because you're gonna see what caught my eye. Look at that value pack. The box looks huge. 15 pouches. The brand is Yummy Yummy Fruit Snacks, and they're mixed fruit flavors. So hey, 15 pouches for $1. I'll send this over to my grands, and this will make a nice little lunchbox snack for them. And then another thing I picked up for them are the fruit roll-ups. These are the mini ones, so I think that's just enough of a little sweet treat. So you get 5 rolls in here. They're tie-dyed colors. The kids love those. So that I feel is a good buy too. And the expiration date on all these products is way out there. You know, this is the summer of 2022. My fruit snacks are the summer of 2023. So plenty of time to use this stuff up. The next product I picked up is a favorite of my husband's, and it is these Global Brands Shortbread Cookies. You get 4 individually wrapped packages, as you can see there. Again, long shelf life on these things, 2023. This is a product of India. It has been a favorite of my husband's for years. Another thing my husband asked me to grab is the lithium batteries. These come in all different sizes, so I picked these up for him because they're the CR 2025 lithium button cell batteries. I honestly don't even remember what he needed them for, but I asked him what size. Of course, I said, let me check at the Dollar Tree, and there I did find them. So I picked these up for him, so I will go give him these once I'm done with the haul and find out what he's going to be up to with them. Next, I picked up these Loma Linda products. These are both a repeat purchase for us. I got the Greek bowl this time and the Hawaiian bowl. We do microwave these. They're done in a jiffy. This is more than enough as a dish for my husband and I to split. These are a product of Thailand. We really like them. They're vegan, non-GMO. So another find. As long as the Dollar Tree keeps carrying these, I'm going to be snatching them up because really healthy, really tasty. They pair super nicely with the Jennifer spring rolls that the Dollar Tree also sells. And to go along with that whole dish and pull it all together is the Leaping Leopard Sweet Chili Sauce, also sold at the Dollar Tree. Both of those things you've seen me haul in the past. They're downstairs in my kitchen right now. So super favorites of our family. And not to leave out my +3, I always find some treats for them too. The first ones I picked up are these. They're by Supreme, Healthy Max, nutritionally enhanced treats for dogs, and they're for your hip and joint for the little dogs. Now these are a product of the USA. I thought that this was something that would work for our little dogs. They're getting to be quite senior in years, and you know, little dogs can start to have leg, hip joint issues. So I thought we could give these a try. So I picked them up, those, and then I also grabbed them these Superstar Sticks, chicken flavor, long-lasting chew treats. This also is made in the USA, so I always do like to look for that, but you can choose for yourself what you would like. Lots of pet treats at the Dollar Tree. And then I also picked them up. These are a favorite of theirs, and they're by Foppers Gourmet Pet Treat Bakery, and they're the Sprinkle Hearts. They're made with molasses. Again, this is a product of the USA. It does have it right there on the back, so you can always check out the labels if you're curious. And these are little sprinkle hearts, so this is a fun little treat for my fur babies. More favorites of mine and name brand, and my Dollar Tree is having these all the time. They're the Nutra Grain by Kellogg's, the breakfast bars, and this time they had them in the apple. I'm always able, it seems, to find them in the strawberry lately, but they had the apple too out now, so I grabbed a box of each of these. In fact, a strawberry bar was what I had for my first breakfast this morning. I'll have another one later on, but I had to have one of those. I really enjoy those. And then, if you're not new here, you know how much we love our sweets, our candy in this family. So I did go ahead and pick up a bag of the Whoppers. These, I think, are a good little treat. You get 16 little tubes of Whoppers individually wrapped in here. So I think that's a good deal. So I picked those up, and then I also grabbed the Reese's miniature peanut butter cups. They've been having these out full force in their Halloween candy stock. This is, I think, one of my favorites. But then I got to tell you, another big favorite of mine are the Butterfinger Bars. You get 6 little fun sizes in here for $1, but the total ounces on this, 3.9 ounces, still beats buying just one Butterfinger up at the register. So I always get my candy, you know, in the candy aisle, because hey, I like candy. I'd rather have more for the dollar. And then I also picked these up for our household. These are the dishwasher tabs. I have been using these as long as the Dollar Tree has been selling them. So years and years. You get 10 in here. They're the Home Store brand. They say they leave your dishes sparkling clean. So I say this every time. For me, they work, but I do not load my dishwasher with dishes covered in a lot of food remains. I rinse everything first. So in any case, for me, these work wonderfully. And also another absolute favorite for me is by Sunbest. This is always out now at my Dollar Tree in 2 flavors, and these are the Fiber Boost chocolate, and they also have this in lemon, which is really good. It is a nice tart lemon flavor. But this time I grabbed the chocolate. I like to switch back and forth. You do just get 3 little bars in here, but it's a 90-calorie filling snack. So this is the perfect thing to take with me to work, and that way I can eat it in between meals and not feel like I have like totally blown, you know, my eating for the day and filled up on junk. Oh, and I also picked these up because I just thought they looked different and fun. You get 4 in here, and they are called Lip Pops. So that is what the packaging looks like. You can see on the back here, you get 4 little designs, kind of silly looking. They're called Selfie Lip Pops. So just something different, you know, fun. 4 little unique pops. I probably will put these in the treat box for Halloween. More products that are a must-have in our household is the parchment paper. I use this in all my baking, and I only discovered parchment paper, I don't know, crazy, like a couple years ago, and now I can't believe that I ever went without it because it makes so many things clean up that much easier. So I grabbed this one, and then I also picked up the Reynolds foil pop-up sheets. I love these. They fit perfectly in my little 1920s kitchen in my little drawer. And what I like is there are no metal teeth there because sadly I cannot tell you how many times I have cut my fingers on the edges of foil rolls. So this toothless pop-up has been a wonderful invention for me. You get 25 foil sheets in here. The Dollar Tree often also has their own brand of the pop-up sheets where you can get 30, sometimes 35. So I do buy those also when I see them. But on this trip, I did pick up the Reynolds foil pop-up sheets. I also grabbed a cleaning product on this trip. I like this Spick and Span. I actually like mainly all of the cleaners that the Dollar Tree sells, to tell you the truth. I like to use this on my floor. Now this product does not have a safety cap on it, so I always like to mention just to please note that. It's very odd. Some of the products at the Dollar Tree have them, some don't, and they can even be the same brand. So I really don't understand how that is working. But if you live in a household where a safety cap is important, just please make note whether or not your cleaning products have it or not and store it accordingly. As always, I sincerely thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy day to spend a little bit of it with me. I do, of course, want to share more viewer-friend photos with you all. This is a